my charger so that way I can watch my stream. Make sure that I'm paying attention to the chat. Alright.
It's almost lunchtime anyway, so I do gotta go.
No, hey, I appreciate you coming
But,
in.
yeah, I'll keep you posted. I will talk to you later. I'll probably come back in later on.
Alright.
A little
Sounds
bit.
good.
Alright. Alright.
Alright,
I'll
bye.
talk to you later. Count your puppies if I do.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Alright.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. That was an accident.
It's all because I'm talking like this.
That's all wrong. No.
Oh, I'll talk to you later.
Alright, bye.
Later. Bye.
Alright, bear, sheep. What else? What else? Wolves. Alright, so we're doing, kill reward quest for expansion. This is for the PvP server that all the admins play on. This will also be going on to the PvE servers that we run as well. And there's going to be a whole new hunting quest section, kind of, we'll say. So there's going to be a whole new person on the map that will have nothing but hunting quests for you. And these will be weekly or daily quests, depending on the rewards that will come with them. It's... Let me grab my charger so that way... You know what? No, I'm good. I'm good. If you're in, I would appreciate you liking and subbing to the channel. It means the world. I'm still trying to get to 50 so that way I can start going live on the shorts and maybe blow up the channel a little bit better. But alright, let's get down to it. So we got bears, wolves, sheep, Zeds so far. What else do we want to put on for deer? And now one thing I don't know if I should separate is the stags from the deer quests. So for now I think we're gonna, because I think it will add a little bit more how do you say, a little bit more grinding to it, you know? So you can have 2 quests open. You can actually go and hunt the deer, you know, packs and get a stag kill with the 2 deer kills, and you could kill 2 quests with one hunt, so to say. We'll do fish. But inside the fish, we're gonna go carp and mac. Well, this is gonna be just for mackerel, but we're gonna call it mac. So we're doing sheep first. This is where we're starting. As you can see, it's empty. Again, this is expansion quests for the PvP and PvE servers. These are going to be the hunting quests that are going onto the hunting quest givers. So these won't be achievements. These will be given to you from the quest giver himself. We might make a special quest from Steve on PvP to the quest guy, or from the quest board to the quest guy. Like you got to deliver something to him, just to kind of show you where he is. I'm treating this live stream as a normal video because I'm gonna kind of break it down and then post it piece by piece for people to learn from. But this is where we start. It's a little bit confusing. You got a whole bunch of shit that you don't want to deal with right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna name them. Let's show So this is the finished product. They're going to be JSON files. And this is obviously craft an improvised fishing rod. You catch a carp, blah, blah, blah. This would be given from the Quest Giver 3. That would be the board, depending on how you have it set up on your thing. It all depends. But so this is the finish. Now you can name this kind of whatever you want, but you need to make sure that these calls are different from everyone in here. If you do the same number call, so this one's 101, so it's medical, so the medical is going to be 10, 1. Okay, you can't put a point in there, so I can't divide them down, so it's just 101. And then we got the medical 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So the sheep quests are going to be 50s. So this is going to be Quest 50 or Quest S50. So that way we can maybe do something down the road with M50. And we can do a different number for it. But for now, we're going to name this. We're going to name this we're going to save as. We'll go down to our new folder. Hold on. So PvP quest, that's where I have it. It would help if I was in the right section. Okay. So now we're going to go into sheep. Alright, so we're going to put a new folder, quests. Sorry. And just so I can show you. So you have a quest and an objectives. You need them to match up with each thing that you do. Okay. We might be all over the place with this. If you ever need help, you can join my Discord, and I'm normally in chat all the time. You can easily just jump in there, and I can walk you through anything that you have questions with. So okay. Now this would be putting this inside the quests. Okay, and then this is gonna be underscore S50 dot JSON save. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have a confliction with that. So we're gonna do the I think that's a backslash instead of the forward slash. I'll just resave that so that way I don't forget that. Alright, now down here, as you can see, I have it called. I'm going to go through and explain all of this to you guys down to a T. I just want to get them saved right so you can see the colors. Save as. Objective. You know what? Let's, just to be safe, always want to double check your work. You never want to make sure that you're oversaving something. So the bear quest, it would be target bear 7. Okay, because number 7... this is the 7th quest inside there. Alright, so with the sheep, we're going with 50. So we're jumping right up there. So that way we're not conflicting with any of these. Just had to check, see if anybody... So we're not conflicting with any of these. Okay, so it's gonna be. This is gonna be what we want. Yeah, we'll copy the whole fucking thing if I can grab it. There we go. Actually, no, because if I do that, it's gonna do a space. Now, let's pull this back up. But instead of, it's going to be target sheet 50. Save. Boom. Now, we are good to go with this. This is number 50. And it's as simple as soon as you have one of these done, just one, you can breeze through and make what you need with it. So the quest givers 2, number 50. All right. So the config version, that will always change with any update that they do automatically. You don't ever have to change that. You don't have to worry about that. The ID for the quest and the objective section are very important. They're what calls the quest to itself. Now with me naming them the same, that's just for me tracking them. I can know what the file is before I even open it up. I don't think we're gonna do 10. I think we're gonna do 10 just for the normal. So with quests, the type is always gonna be 1. This is the quest section. It's always going to be 1 no matter what. It never changes. Okay? The objective is different. The type is going to be whatever type you're doing. So you have a treasure hunt type. You have an action type. That's like bandaging yourself. Like you can reward people for bandaging themselves. You can reward people for locking a door. The most minute things you can reward them as long as you have that action put in there. So that type in quests will never change. The objective type is always different depending on what you're doing. The title, that's what people are going to see when they open up. Like, so when they walk up to the quest guy, they'll walk up to the quest guy, they'll hit F, and then they'll see this, time to kill for a reason. And then in the descriptions, it will tell them the sheep around the map, kill them, blah, blah, blah. This is what they'll see as they're going in the top right, I believe. And when it has, like, it tells them, hey, you pick this quest, this is what they're going to see. Kill 10 sheep, and then below it, it will have a number. With the follow-up quest. Now, this is an important one. If you want a quest to go after this one, then you take all these rewards out, because whatever rewards are coming, you want them to come with the follow-up quest. Now, of course, you can give rewards for the middle of the quest line. It does somewhat help players, I've found, depending on what they're doing. These parts are actually, so this is pretty much for farming. Alright, if you have a high yield quest, you don't want it to be repeatable. You want it to be slapped 0, okay? You want that to be turned off, and you go with it being a daily or a weekly quest. Now, achievements. Say you kill 100 zombies, and you don't want to set up a whole motherfucking shitload of kill rewards. You can do that repeatable. So every 100 zombies, they will get a reward of whatever you choose. It's not really the smartest thing to do, because you can kind of overwhelm a player's inventory with doing stuff that's repeatable. Anybody on the PvP server knows exactly what I'm talking about. weekly quests I found are normally the best for the high yields payout ones. Canceling the quest on the player's death. Now, that is big. So, say you have a quest up on the board that's kill 100 zombies, okay? If this player gets 75% the way through and then dies, it's going to cancel that quest completely and he has to start all over. But not just start all over, he has to go all the way back to the board and accept it. Autocomplete, that is if you don't want them to go back to the person, you can just pretty much give them the reward as soon as they're done. It's a group quest. That's if you have groups on your servers and you don't want a player, like it's so hard, you don't want a player to try and do it solo. You would make it a group quest. That player needs to be in a group in order to do this quest. Now, that does go with saying that all he has to do is make a group and he can do it. And so it really just depends. You can put warnings in this, like a danger area, blah blah blah, depending on where you're sending them. The select reward, you can actually like put a big list of things and you can actually make them select out of it if you really want. The random reward would be you would click need to select reward, but you would also do random reward, because if you don't do the need to select reward, it's just going to pick it. It's going to pick all of them. Random reward amount. How many of these things do you want them getting? You know what I mean? Like, so if you have this all selected and you want to have a random reward, then you would do need to select random reward, and then say you want them to have a kitchen knife or a sheep steak, or they can pick 2 out of the 4 items. You would pick 2, and then they're able to pick 2 of those items out of it. Pretty much reward behavior. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna lie. That might be like, if it spawns in damage or whatever. I'm not 100%. Quest giver IDs. That is who is giving them the quest. All right, you're gonna have in your original section. All right, let's go back. Hello.
Hello, buddy boy.
What's going on, Fergus?
Not much. What you doing yourself?
Oh, I was just making a couple of quests, and I was making a video for YouTube real quick, just so that way